Boys, um, I want to talk about this player for a second. Marvin Bagley the third. What is going on? Because when you really think about this, right? And I get about the little thing. I'm gonna get into that later about. I guess it wasn't him. It was his dad or whatever. That was the one talking about him getting traded or whatever. But now let's think about something, right? Let's go over his class for 1 second before, like, so y'all might could get where I'm going. DeAndre Ayton was first. Marvin Bagley the third was second. Luka Doncic was third. Jaren Jackson Jr. was fourth. Trae Young was fifth. Stop. Now I don't know if Jaren Jackson Jr. I think he might have been injured. He was injured, so maybe not him. All right. Well, I mean, he's on the roster though. Because where I'm going with this is every player in that top five has been to the playoffs, besides Marvin Bagley the third. And when you think about it, in their own rights, people are looking at them as next stars. Well, via Luka Doncic and Trae Young, people all feel like they have arrived already, and look at them as stars already. Now, Bagley isn't doing too bad as far as like career wise, because so far in his career, he has 118 games on his belt, 1,716 points, 886 rebounds, 115 assists, 60 steals, 92 blocks. But when you really get down to the nitty gritty of things, his averages in the league. Now I do want to say this because in the 2020 season, he only played 13 games, so it looked like he probably was injury plagued at that season. But okay, rookie year, 14 points. Well, about 15 points. Let's give that other point because 14.9. Let's just give the 15. 15 points, 7.6 rebounds, one assist, uh, a half a steal, like zero point 0.5 for the steal, whatever the case may be, and one block. Not bad for a rookie. Second season, 14.2 points, 7.5 rebounds, 0.8 assists, 0.5 steals, 0.9 blocks. Last season, playing 43 games, 14.1 points, 7.4 rebounds, 1 assist, 0.5 steals, 0.5 blocks. Now, why did I give out those numbers? I'm not really too much of a number guy because sometimes I'm more of a watching from that aspect, like watching the game or whatever the case may be, right? Like I'm normally into that, like the watching the game situation. But where I'm getting at is you kind of been stagnant since you came to the league. Your numbers aren't really changing. Now they're not going down, which is good, but they're also not going up, right? And when you come out and say something like you think you need to be on another team, I mean, damn, in the last 3 seasons, you haven't even 62 is the highest amount of games you played. And granted injuries happen, and then also you're not even close to averaging a double double yet in rebounding. You play down low. And if you want to, look like a crazy star or whatever, you got to think about that. Then you don't have any type of assist with you, right? Barely getting any type of steals. You kind of getting blocks, but what that kind of looks like is that you're more focused on your scoring than anything. So once you get the ball, you either chucking it or you giving a pass like right back to the guard or something like that. You're really not moving it around too much. So Now, I'm not saying that he said this because supposedly his father said it. He didn't say this. But if your father did want you to move to a team, what do he want you to do? Are they just trying to, they just want you having all the shots? They just want you having the money right now? What's going on? Because, like I said, with those other players that I named in your top five, that was already a target on your back when Luka Doncic surged, because the question going to always be, you are the guy that got picked in front of Luka Doncic. That's going to always be your career. The same way how people only remember Sam Bowie, right, as the player that got picked before Michael Jordan, right? Darko Milicic as the player that got picked before Carmelo Anthony, right? And this is my guy. This is really my guy, and it might just be because of injuries. I feel like it's just because of injuries, but I have to say it because of what this one player became. It's also going to be like Markelle Fultz and Lonzo Ball getting picked before Jason Tatum. Right? You're in that category now. You're now in that category. Well, as of now, you are. Because all 3 seasons, Luka showed he's deserving of being that cornerstone for the Mavericks up until now, right? Trae Young looking like he's going to be the cornerstone for the Hawks for a while now, because I think he signed that contract. DeAndre Ayton hasn't signed his, but he went before you anyway, so that's why I kind of like gave this, really didn't say too much about him with it. And Jaren Jackson, I don't even think the Grizzlies really sold on him like that, because he keeps getting injured and stuff like that too. So they're kind of more focused on doing whatever they can for Ja Morant game right now. That's what it seems like the Grizzlies are focusing on. But yeah. And that's when we get to the point when we say the nerve of you, right? Because not like you're not playing. Maybe I guess maybe you probably just think you need the ball more. I guess, but even if that, man, I feel like when we get to that point, it's like, shouldn't you just go to your guard? Shouldn't you go to your guards, your ball handlers, and try to speak to them first? Maybe, right? Keep it inside. You know what I'm saying? It's like, because I feel you. I feel you, because a lot of this game is running up and down the court, so you might not touch the ball as much as you want to touch the ball, with the guards having the ball in their hands. But De'Aaron Fox has shown he's definitely a willing passer. You know what I'm saying? I don't know that much about Hill. I don't know too much about Buddy Hill. He's more of a scorer. But the ball's in his hand that much either. Y'all got the other playmaker, Halliburton, that kid. So you know what I'm saying? So I don't know exactly what you want, because, and also like I said, maybe fight harder. Maybe they feel like, yo, you played on both ends, man. Because I'm telling you, I know me, when I'm the one running the offense, when I'm on a team or I'm pushing point. Listen, motherfucker, if I don't see that same energy that you run into the ball on offense, yo, ball, all that shit. I need to see all that. Box out, close out. I got yours. I'm coming up the screen. I'm coming off the screen. I'm boxing out my ball. If you ain't doing that shit on defense, don't do it the fuck on offense. Don't come as close to the ball as you can on offense when you ain't nowhere to fucking be filming action going on when we on defense. I feel like he got the pause if needed, because I know how this internet is, so I got to say pause. But I feel like he got the length and he got the agility and he has the agileness that he should at least have a season of averaging 10 rebounds by now. If he's putting in that effort. I thought he should at least be averaging about 10 rebounds. If not 10, I mean, damn, at least up to 8.5, maybe close to 9. Because he got the size. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not the weight, but who really needs that at this point, man? You know what I'm saying? Because y'all can't be telling me about no who rebounding this and who rebounding that and this and that when you got a motherfucking point guard in Russell Westbrook that went 3 fucking years straight averaging double digit in rebounds. It's all effort, people. So don't be telling me about size or whatever. Bang it with the bang. There's a motherfucking guard that has to run down there and go for a rebound. Stop it. Stop it. Most rebound is about timing any damn way. It really ain't but so much about all that bumping and who's strong and all that, man. A lot of this shit is elusiveness, man. All that don't even mean nothing. If you know how to maneuver on the court, you can get into the spots you need to get at. You know what I'm saying? You got some of these people out here, and which you know he is strong from what people say, and I believe it. But even Kevin Durant, how skinny Kevin Durant is, right? Well, at least his frame, he got like a slender build, right? You would think that he getting dog walked when he touched the ball. People gonna fuck him up. He gonna be scared to, you know what I'm saying? Brandon Ingram too. He has like that type of build, and he can score. Like so, what I'm saying, what I'm just getting at is y'all go all off of weight way too much sometimes. Just because somebody is bigger than you doesn't mean they're better than you. You know what I'm saying? Just because they might have a certain size, that doesn't mean that you can't do the same things they're doing in certain cases. Because, of course, you can't teach height. You know what I'm saying? I feel like one thing in sports you can't teach is height, speed, and heart. That might be the 3 things I feel like. It might be some more. I might have to go over it. But just off the top of my dome, those are 3 things you cannot teach. Height, speed, and heart. Those are 3 things you can't teach somebody. Now, with this being said, is this a make or break year for him? Is this when the Kings finally say, hey dude, yo dude, you ain't getting it done. We're out of here. We're moving on from you. But I doubt that's going to happen anyway because they don't really have anything to fall back on at this particular time, at this moment right now. They don't have nothing to fall back on. So, you guys just rock with it for them. But what do y'all think? Like, is he showing... I'm not going to say that. I was about to say is he showing signs of a bust, but I don't think he is, in my opinion. I don't know. But I think he's showing that he's average. At least I'm just going to offer right now. He's just showing that he's like kind of average. Like he's not really nothing special right now. He's just an average player. He's just an average big man that can score. My opinion. That's why I feel about Marvin Bagley III. At this particular time, like we might come back during the season and say, yo, he's doing what I expected him to do when he first got drafted. You know what I'm saying? But as of now, I just feel like he's just an average, good scoring big man. That's my analysis on him. That's my final take for this particular time on the Marvin Bagley the third situation and career up to now. So y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Is he a bust? Is it too early to tell? Do y'all think I'm tripping? Those are great numbers for somebody. You know what I'm saying? I do hope that I don't hear anybody say that those are great numbers, because those are not great numbers for somebody that you're looking for a max deal. I feel like maybe if the steals and blocks was higher, then maybe cool, because like the 15 and like let's say he averaged about 15 and 7, right? 15-7, 14-7. That's not terrible. That's not terrible. I don't really know how much is that max dollar unless you just getting paid off potential. Most of these young kids get paid off of potential. Most of them didn't even put in the work yet. They're getting paid off of what you think they can do later on. But y'all know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, share. You might not like what's going on over here. Maybe somebody you know like what's going on over here. Send them over here. I'm always over here. It's MPB Shot. And until next time, because I'm out.